Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Today we are going to be adding a volume slider to our project. So this is where we left off last time. Okay, so we had a stop button and a play button. So when you press the play button, we played some music. And when you press the stop button, it stops some music. Okay? So what we're going to do today, as I told you, we are going to add a volume slider so we are able to control the volume for our music. Now we're going to do this with Mixer, and yeah, so and so. So what we're going to do is under this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, actually before we do that, I just want to demonstrate to you what a volume slider looks like. So if I bring this up, this is basically a volume slider. So if you slide this, it'll go quiet. And if you bring it back up again, it will go full volume. Okay? So that is what we're going to make today, but maybe not as stylish as this, but it will still be functional, okay? So under here, I'm going to create a variable called scale is equal to scale because Tkinter has something called a scale. What do we need to put in scale? Obviously, we want to display it on the root. We need to put from, and this is where the lowest value for the scale. So from is equal to 0, and we've got 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so from is equal to 0, 2 is equal to 0. So let's see what happens if we pack it. Scale dot pack. Okay, so as you can see, this scale is not really oriented the way we want it to. It's just a bit weird. And also, the reason it's not sliding is because we made a little mistake here. It's 100, right? So if we run this, okay, so it's sliding now. And basically, this isn't how a scale is supposed to be. So we're going to change the orientation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say orient is equal to, in all caps, horizontal. We'll run this now. And there we go. So the orientation is now horizontal. We can slide it wherever we want. So now, as you can see, this is not actually doing anything much. It's just, casually we can just slide it about, but really it doesn't really look that good. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to say command is equal to set vol. Okay, so we can't write down set volume because Mixer already has that command. So under stop music, whoops, we are going to make a function. So we're going to define a function called set vol, and we are going to give it a parameter called val. So I'm going to say volume is equal to val divided by 100. Okay, so why are we dividing this by 100? We are dividing this by 100 because when Mixer wants to set the volume, it only takes it in values from 0 to 1. So we need to divide this we need to divide this by 100 so it comes in decimal points and we can use values between 0 and 1. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to say mixer dot set mixer dot music dot set volume. We're going to put in volume over here. Okay, so let's see if this works. We play it. Okay, so that is not what. The reason this is not working is because we need to pass in an integer if you want to set the volume. And obviously it's Tkinter thinks this is not an integer. So we need to convert this into an integer. So int val. Okay, so that should actually be good for now. So let's run this. Okay, so press the play button. Okay, so the thing is, so if we run it again, okay, so let's run this again. So basically, as you heard right there, the scale is at 0, but the music is still playing. So why is this? So we need to actually set this scale here to a default value. So our music won't play. Otherwise, it will look ridiculous. It just won't look like a proper MP3 player. So what we're going to do is we're going to say scale dot set. Okay, so we're going to set this to a value of 70. Okay, so let's see if this works now. So run it. Okay, so as you heard right there, it may have been like it actually worked, but it didn't. This music is still playing at full volume and not 70. So we need to actually call in mixer here. So we need to say mixer.music.set volume. We're just gonna set it to the volume of 0.7. And if we run this, beautiful. So that is actually working quite good now. So it is set. We set it to default. We set the scale to default volume, and it is actually working. So that is all for today. In the next video, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be adding a menu bar, I think. Yeah, probably a menu bar to our window, and I'll explain to you guys what this is in the next video if you are not sure. Okay, so if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments or doubts, please comment them in the comment section below. And I guess that's the end of this video. Bye.